Welcome back to my channel. So today I bring you a whole lot of updates from Sam Omorodion, the new Chelsea option, to John Durán, to Garasi, to Ian Masten deal to Aston Villa, then Aston Villa interest in Conor Gallagher, and the news where everybody want to hear the Ulisi deal. You get. So let's move in. So Sam Omorodion is now Chelsea first choice in search for a new striker. Atletico Madrid already rejected 40 million euros and wants to keep him. Okay. Chelsea recently bid for Atletico Madrid striker Sam Omorodion a package of 40 million euros with add-ons and stuff. So yeah, I think the bid was 35 million 35 million, then add-ons of 5 million, which was a 35 million pounds deal, 40 million euros. You get. So but Atletico rejected the bid outrightly, saying they want 80 million for the man. Okay. Who is Sam Omorodion? Sam Omorodion is a striker. I think I've forgotten the club where he came from, but how Atletico Madrid signed him is that he played a match, and Sam Omorodion scored a equalizer. Yeah, equalized Atletico Madrid goals. Even though Atletico Madrid went ahead to win the match for 3-1, but he caused them a lot of problem. And then Diego Simeone now instructed the Atletico Madrid scouts to get him Sam Omorodion. And then this is a player they signed for 8 million pounds. You get, last summer. Wasn't too far. And then he went on loan to Alvarez, where he scored 9 goals in 36 appearances. And then he had 6 yellow cards. Now, no one knows Sam Omorodion up until this moment. Nobody knows him. You get, but I've seen some of his highlights, some of his 9 goals he scored last season. He's not technically gifted like Jackson, but he's a goal scorer. He's an Erling Haaland type of goal scorer, explosive. He's huge. He's very huge. He's a 6'3". So like he's very explosive, good with the head, and he has a very powerful shooting range. And I think he's a good, should I say good finisher? Given the fact that he played for an Alvarez team, we don't get much chances. You get, but for 80 million for him, that's ridiculous. I think Atletico Madrid has no interest in trying to sell him to Chelsea or to anybody. The thing is that there are rumors that West Ham actually already moved for him already offered a 35 million pound deal for Sam Omorodion, which Atletico Madrid equally rejected. Now, I don't know why Chelsea, knowing all this information, we still go ahead and then move for him. And see, Atletico Madrid doesn't want to sell him. They want to keep him at the club, given the fact like they have lost players like Memphis Depay. It's like Griezmann is leaving, so I think this is a time for him to he wants to play for Atletico Madrid. He gets, the player actually wants to stay, but Chelsea are still trying to make moves and stuff. Chelsea will still going for the player. Chelsea are still negotiating for the player. You get, and then John Durán. Chelsea are equally still working on John Duran's side. Player side is settled. It's just to settle with the club, but Chelsea doesn't want to pay what Aston Villa is asking for. We get it. So Chelsea are currently working on both strikers, Sam Omorodion and John Durán, but Chelsea will only sign one of them. Who do you want Chelsea to sign? Well, 80 million pounds for Sam Omorodion. That's outrageous. We get, for me, I actually think I want Chelsea to sign Garasi, the Stuttgart striker. He's a more cheaper option. He's more proven. You get, he can just come in and help likes of Jackson and Dastro Fofana play for 2, 3, 4 years, then leaves, and then Dastro and Jackson can actually take over, or play for 2, 3 years, and then we get Benjamin Sesko, which I think is a more cheaper option. You get a Benjamin Sesko. He has a gentleman agreement with Leipzig. If he wants to leave, you get, not to make things hard for the club. So we can still get Benjamin Sesko. But at this point of time, I think I want us to get Garassi. Look out for Garassi. He's a very good striker. He has scored some amazing goals. 28 goals last season in 28 matches. And he's just worth 20 million euros. I think Chelsea should go for him, but maybe it doesn't fit into the age brackets of what they want, given the fact that he is old. But he's 28 years, he can still play. And we actually need experienced players. We need older players at the team. We have a whole lot of young players. That's why one of the reasons I don't actually want us to get in another young player to come play for us. You get, but the only concern is that we have done transfers from from German league to Premier League, and it hasn't actually really worked for us. But I think this is a low risk a low risk deal for 20 million pounds. But speaking of Galaxy, you get, the problem is that the problem, which is not, maybe it might be a problem, but it might not be a problem, is that no other big clubs are actually moving in for Galaxy. I don't know why, but no big club is moving in for him. Manchester United are not moving in. I know Manchester United needs a striker, but they are not moving in for him. You get, maybe everyone is hooked up with this building a young player, having an age profile, and stuff. Everyone is obsessed with this Madrid type of new way of doing things. Getting young players and then watching them develop and then play for first team and stuff like that. You get, everyone is just hooked up with the whole thing. But I actually want Galaxy, and there are reports that Chelsea admire Galaxy and Chelsea will like, not Chelsea. Chelsea are admiring Galaxy. There hasn't been move. You get, there have been no contacts, but he's a player. I think he's in Chelsea's list of strikers, with John Durán being the first. Sorry, with Sam Omorodion being the first, as multiple reports, and then John Durán, and then maybe him. And then Chelsea are equally looking up for other options to know the best for the whole situation. And then, like I mentioned before, that Chelsea is working on both strikers, but Chelsea will only get to sign one of them. And then Villa are interested in Gallagher. You get, Villa are still interested in Gallagher, and they are keeping, they're looking at the move, trying to know what's up, trying to know, like, they're making inquiries. But I don't think Gallagher wants to make the move to Aston Villa. Yet I think he loves Chelsea and he wants to stay. And you and I, we love Chelsea and we would love to see Gallagher to stay. You don't disagree with me. We would love to see Gallagher to stay. So I think he's a player that we should still look out for. I've heard rumors of Chelsea wanting to give him a 3+1 year contract, 4 years deal. And then I've heard rumors of Chelsea saying that they will still sell him. And I've heard rumors of Chelsea, a whole lot of rumors is coming out from Chelsea. You get, even the Andre Santos going to Strasbourg, and Angelino. Chelsea recently told them to prepare, that they are going for the preseason that is going to be held in America, which is next month, I think. It's next month, I guess. Yeah, Martin, weeks ago there have been reports of Aston Villa being interested and Aston Villa monitoring the situation. But I'm now to tell you that the deal was done yesterday night. There has been an agreement in place for Chelsea and Aston Villa. It's just remaining a personal terms. And Aston Villa will give Ian Martin a 6 years contract. You get, and they are going to pay a fee of 37 million pounds for Ian Martin, which I think is very good, given the fact that he's a pure profit. We are the pure profit merchants. We are the pure profit merchants. So Aston Villa is going to Ian Martin is going to move to Aston Villa for 37 million pounds. You get, which is a deal I wanted him to stay actually, but given the whole financial, we don't have much of a choice than letting him, go. And I think the player equally actually wants to move. You get, but the deal is not done yet. The deal is not done, but there have been an agreement reached between Chelsea and Aston Villa. Okay, that's all for now, guys. Just tell me your thoughts on Chelsea striker, your thoughts on Sam Omorodion, your thoughts on Garassi, your thoughts on John Durán, your thoughts on Ian Martin. whether it's a good deal or a bad deal. And then tell me your thoughts if you want Gallagher to stay or Chelsea should move Gallagher. With that said, it will be.